now I want to talk to you about the least common type of list that's used. Now, that's not to say it's the least useful, because that's far from the case. It has a lot of uses. They do tend to be a little bit specific, and they're not well understood, which is why I think they're not used. There's a lot of good uses for them. That list is going to be, I'm going to put in quotes, new to HTML5, and it's the description list. You might say, well, why did I put quotes around new? And it's because it used to be called a definition list. Description list is the new name for HTML5. Now, if you look at this example here, I have some paragraphs where I have a first line that's bolded, or first few words that's bolded, and then some other text. Now, this text is lorem ipsum text. It could be anything that we wanted. It doesn't have to be the actual words. And so we could see this as maybe a definition and a description, or maybe something like an FAQ where we had a short question and we're defining it and answering it. There's a lot of those type uses that we can run into. So let's take a look at what we've got here and create a really simple description list. And one thing you're going to find out real quickly is the reason why description lists, in my opinion, aren't used as often, despite the fact that they have a lot of uses. And that is, we're going to have 3 separate tags. So the first one is going to be DL, our description list tag. And everything inside of here is going to be the description. The next one we're going to have is going to be DT. That's our description term. And this is a term that we're actually going to be describing. So I'm going to come over here and put the lorem ipsum. And then I need the definition, or the description, if you would, and that's going to be DD. And I'm going to copy and paste that. Notice I can have other tags inside of it, just like I could with other lists. So here I have an abbreviation, and I could have strong tags and emphasis tags. I could have links and even images if I wanted to. There's nothing that's stopping me from this. Let me go ahead and create just a couple more. So here's another DT. And DD. Notice that with each of these, they're all underneath the DL, but none of them are put inside of the other. They're not nested. So this is a little bit different. Another reason why I personally believe that they're not used as much has to do with strictly the fact that there's a lot of HTML editors out there, and most of them do not support these tags. Now, they do support them. They will let you use them, will let you manually enter them, but they're not in the automatic dropdown. You can't click a button and have them inserted. So now that I have that set up, I'm going to come back here. I look at my terms. I have my term, DT tags. They're left justified. My DD is inserted, and that's how I know which matches with which. Now, I might be looking at this going, well, wait a second. What other things do I need to see? Is this really the best way to look at it? Well, the good news is we can style these. And so we'll show you how to style these in order to make them more useful for your end user. It doesn't take any extra work, and if you're used to styling things anyways for a web page, styling this versus styling a regular list, no big deal. So we'll do that in the next video.